LSU Tigers fake the dive to the left where they hadn't been having success, pitch it to the right. Just penetration by the Gators defense. What a display, goal line D all game long. I think that was a broken play. Looking back at that, I think the quarterback, Etling, turned around to pitch the football expecting Geist to be to his left. He was to the right. Watch, Geist goes to the right. And Etling didn't look like he was sure that was where he was going. Geist tried to make it right by running back to the left.
Being short is under further review.
The Gators loaded the line of scrimmage. They had 4 defensive linemen in tight to the left-hand side, anticipating the football going there again. As you go back and look at this over and over and over, are there any clear views of this ball crossing the line by Geist? He's going to go up and over top. He's reaching the football. All that has to happen is the football just touch part of where that white line is.
Harris and Sherritt deliver the blow for the Gators. No doubt about it. And what a magnificent effort by an injury-riddled Florida Gator team.
Across the goal line before fumbling the ball. Therefore, the game is over.
A team that lost the home game to LSU back in October. And just to make sure that they play it, they traveled in here to Baton Rouge, and they're celebrating in Gainesville. Jimmy McElwain, watch him on the sideline. One of the great victories in recent Florida Gator history. Outmanned and on the road. And they come away with a 16-10 triumph and head back to Atlanta to meet the Alabama Crimson Tide. And let's go down to Kaylee with Coach McElwain.
Coach, how do you describe these emotions?
How about that? That was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, just these guys were beat to heck. Came on the road for a home game and won the SEC East. Didn't we?
You did.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
A test of wills there, right there at the 1-yard line. How does that sum up the will this team has?
Oh, I don't know. They got some guts. They got some pride. They were called out. And, what amazes me is people call people out when there's actually tragedy happening. It's unbelievable to me. And you know what? We came on the road and won a game. It's the way it should be.
There was that talk you spoke of as this game was postponed, jawing before the game among players. What emotion did you see your players express positively to channel that?
They just played hard, Look, it's a ball game. The incident that happened back then, there were lives involved. This is a ball game. And you know what? Gators came out on top, and I think we're going to Atlanta, right? Are you going to be there?
Maybe if you ask my bosses right now, I can get a spot there.
Hey, go ahead and put her on the travel squad and let her go to Atlanta.
Well, this guy to your right, Jordan Scarlett.
Yeah, I'm going to give you him, man. This guy, I love him.
You gave him the ball.
No, he's all yours. You got him, all right? You got him. Make sure you say nice things.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Coach. Jordan, our Valero player of the game. As Coach trusted you with the ball again, and again, how were you able to penetrate the LSU defense in the way you did?
I just want to first give thanks to God. He was able to make me come out here and make these plays. And second of all, to my offensive line. They did all their thing. Some guys that was hurt, some guys that was banged up, and they were still coming through for me. So I felt like I had to pull my part and do it for them.
What did you see as this team was decimated by injuries, what it took to have the effort everyone did today?
We just got to want it. We just told them all we got to play with a purpose. We got to play with a purpose. And everybody had their own set thing to drive them. And I think it did a good job when we came out victorious.
As Coach mentioned, there was talking when this game was originally postponed. There was jawing among players on this field before the game kicked off. What emotion did you all carry into this game because of all that talk?
It was just that they insulted us. And, what are we going to do when somebody tries us? Are we going to lay down or are we going to smack them back in the mouth? And I think we showed exactly what we do when they try us.
How do you describe the emotions you had on the sideline as your defense had the chance to stop LSU on the 1-yard line?
I have full faith in them because, trust me, we do goal line every day, and I know what they can do. And those guys, they did a great job, and I'm proud of them.
How does it feel to go back to Atlanta for a second year with this team?
It feels great, you know, and he's a loving and caring guy. And, you know, he always tries to tell us to play with a purpose and love each other. And we always play for each other and play for other people, and I think that's what keeps us good.
Thank you, Jordan.
All right, no problem. Thank you.